Alpine has been a name of a brand that is luxury. Talking about luxury, we are talking about cars like Ferrari, Lamborghini, Porsche. Alpine may not be popular to some people or with some people, but Renault made it popular when they bought into Alpine some years back. Now, let's get into jiffy of this. Renault had challenged for championships in the past and had not really done so well, but in the year past, they've done beautiful work with some little success. Alpine, or should I say Renault, have tasted in F1 in 2005, 2006, winning 2 constructors championship back to back and drivers championship back to back. I think they look good for what they are doing. Now, Alpine, known as Renault, as most of us would know it, had raced under the name Benetton Formula and also Lotus F1 team in the past. So with all this investment, having some little troubles in some few years had been a rocky turn for Alpine in F1, or should I say Renault. They entered into F1 in 1977. That was the first entry into F1. That was the British Grand Prix in 1977. Alpine in the last recent year have struggled. Last year, 2023 and 2022, since they changed the name to Alpine, they've had so many struggles, and with so much investment that came in 2023, I think Alpine should perform very well. In the first part of 2023, Otro Consortium that manages Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds did a 200 million investment in Alpine. This was done from their wake of investment in Wrexham Football Club, and the Wrexham Football Club was already doing well. So investing in Alpine is just a must for them because they needed to see where they can make more money, cash flow, So investing 200 million in Alpine around June was a good deal for them, and they did. We all know what happened next. By September, October, we already had Anthony Joshua, Rory McIlroy, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joan Mata, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, all investing, and some few more, all investing big sum of money in Alpine. Kilo day, something is happening. They have seen a future in Alpine, and when you see a future in something, you put so much money in it. Now, in 2023, Alpine at the point lost balance. They lost gravity. They lost themselves because they thought their engine power was not on the same par with other engine manufacturers, so they have a deficit, and they were pleading to F1 FIA to please release engines from Parc Fermé so that they can tune up their engine and make their engine better, in which I'm sure people like Chris Horner will be like, for what? Waiting happen, they are not releasing anything so that you guys can meet up with us. But later they found out that it's not their engine was low, but it's their design that they've not really gotten right. That is why the car was slow, because on some tracks you see that the Alpine was doing well, and on some tracks they were not doing well. So this has nothing to do with the engine. Now, Alpine moved from Renault Formula 1 team to Alpine. Alpine itself is like a car company in which Renault has bought and is their luxury car company. So they investing in Formula 1 is trying to make the brand Alpine more known, which is easy. You make a smaller brand bigger by bringing it into where they can see it. Yeah, but it's a luxury brand already. So how has Alpine been faring since they became an F1 name? They've not really done bad, but they've really done bad because they've not passed the midway point in any championship since they were Alpine, and they are not supplying engine for anybody. They're only supplying engine for themselves. There were days in which they were supplying engine for Red Bull and for McLaren. That was when they were Renault, but now they are only supplying engines for themselves. So in 2023, they thought they had a lot of deficit in the engine, like I said earlier, but it was not due to deficit in the engine. It was due to deficit in their own design structure that really affected them. Now, with more investment coming into Alpine, they can build their own state-of-art aerodynamics testing center and also upgrade on how they can make their car faster and better and be in a competitive groove to compete against teams like Red Bull with capital budget, Mercedes with bigger budget, and also Ferrari with huge budget and huge money to spend. So with them having 2 French drivers, and Alpine is a French team, all this collaboration should work greatly for them in 2024. Now, they are saying their focus is not really 2024, their focus is 2026 and beyond. But I believe they pushing a very good car out in 2024 and 2025 is their stepping stone into 2026, in which they are looking at. So how can Alpine contest and be in the forefront of the championship, trying to drag races with Mercedes? They need to do a total overhauling of that car. Yes, you heard me right. A total overhauling overhauling of that car. They need to change their design totally, 100%. They can't use anything 100% on that car again. They need to come from zero, ground zero, and start to make that car a car that they can make competitive, because that car was not a car at all in 2023, neither in 2022. So they have two talented drivers in Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly, huge names in F1. With their experience, they can make this car, 2024 car, a solid car, a car that will challenge the Mercedes, the Red Bull, if they really want to. So the first thing, like I said, Alpine need to do is to change their concept totally and make sure that concept they're changing to is going to work, and it must work for them. They have a very good engine, I can tell you, and they can also add some few things to their engine to make it faster. So it is not that they need to wake up the engine from parc fermé. So with all these things, Alpine should be a very, very good team in 2024. They've changed their team principle, they've changed a lot of things, and changing people sometimes can affect a team positively. So I think with all these things, bringing experienced hands on board to really add to their wealth of knowledge will change the way Alpine can operate in 2024. And with this, Alpine should be a very, very solid team, competitive and strong team to work in 2024. And I hope to see them do better in 2024. So what do you think about Alpine doing a great job in 2024? For Alpine fans, please comment below and tell us how you think your team will do in 2024. And on to the next one. I love you guys. You guys are wonderful people. 2024 is there already. Get ready. So with all that I've said, you should know that Alpine has no reason to complain or anything to say that they cannot perform. Alpine should be able to perform optimally in 2024 and give their best, because like I said, they will change the whole entirety of the car. There is nothing they won't change on that car, because everything needs to change. Everything needs to come in new for them to be able to perform very well. And I think they might be coming up with a new livery. What does livery do to the car? It's just to show a deeper commitment to what they are doing and tell people that they are here to stay. So in 2024, I think Alpine should be able to challenge the top teams and give them a run for their money. Let me know what you think about Alpine's challenging the top competitors this season. I love you guys. Bye. Cheers.